Hi, I'm Katie. Today I'm going to talk about how culture and environment are two of the many things that can influence posture and movement. First, I'm going to discuss how culture can influence posture. In ancient Asian cultures, good posture was highly valued, and it was even seen as a sign of disrespect if an individual had bad posture. Due to the cultural values and implications, posture was much more than just sit up straight. As we know, posture can be while sitting, standing, or anything in between. At the museum, I found an exhibit showing two Asian women sitting together with a very unique posture. I found that this posture was known as Caesar sitting. This sitting posture, which was believed to be proper, was adapted into everyday life around the 18th century. This upright posture, along with hands placed on the lap, is to show that an individual is paying attention, which therefore relates to respect. You can see that the head, shoulders, and hips are all aligned, and that the women are sitting on their feet. This posture could be considered a rigid posture where there is conscious effort to keep the line of gravity close to the axis of rotation. My culture places a little bit of emphasis on posture and that it relates to respectfulness. This can be seen when an individual sits up straighter when interviewing for a job. Although there is an aspect of respect that goes with posture within my culture, it was not a value that was highly emphasized while growing up. I was always simply told to stand up straight or sit up straight because it was good to have good posture. So next I'm going to look at how environment can influence movement. I chose the exhibit at the museum, which showed a European interacting with Native Americans. The environment within this photo consists of natural uneven surfaces, which influences how each of these individuals move. Osteokinematics and aspects of the gait cycle are altered. The magnitude of movement deviations may be influenced by how long the individual has been in this environment. The Native Americans within this photo have minimal footwear compared to the European. If we were to look at the gait of these individuals both on a flat surface, the Native Americans may have shorter steps to decrease the ground reaction force placed on the foot and increase stability. Shoes like those worn by the explorer have more cushioning, which give the foot more stability and allows the explorer to take bigger steps without harming the body. Despite this, these two groups of people will have very different gaits while walking in this particular environment. The Native American would have a more natural and normal gait in this setting, because they're used to the terrain, and their body is adapted to the environment. Since the Native Americans have been walking in this environment their entire life, their body is better at sensing balance and body position. They're able to then walk on uneven surfaces effortlessly and maintain normal gait. The European is more likely to used to walking on even surfaces and will have to take shorter steps while on the uneven surfaces to maintain their balance. Because the European is not used to this environment, he will not have a normal gait. The deviations in gait are mainly due to decrease in step length, increase in stance phase, and decreased overall speed. The overall osteokinematics of the individuals would also change in this environment. Due to uneven surfaces, the joints may not move the same as they would in gait on an even surface. For example, these individuals may supinate through the stance phase of their gait if their foot lands on the outside of a convex rock. It may also be noted that the Native Americans may see larger deviations in the osteokinematics due to minimal footwear, especially in pronation and supination. So my environment is very similar to the Europeans' environment, but more to the extreme. I rarely walk on uneven surfaces due to the industrialized society that I live in. I wear supportive footwear, especially when I know I'm going on uneven surfaces such as hiking. So throughout school, we have always been told to look beyond the mechanics, know your patient, and use evidence-based practice. Part of that practice is incorporating patient values and circumstances, and these words really could be interchanged with culture and environment. It's hard to do this when trying so hard to understand the underlying physiology and pathology of a disorder, but it is a necessary practice that needs to be utilized every day. Each individual is different, and we must be creative in adapting a plan that is unique to each patient. This assignment helped me discover that culture and environment can influence something as simple as posture as gait. But much more on a global scale, it helped me realize that everything that makes someone who they are is going to impact every aspect of what I do as a physical therapist. And because of this, I need to be creative and collaborative with each patient to provide the best care that I'm capable of.